then guess what? Now your whole case is weakened, and they got to judge the case according to whatever they got.
Where's
So,
Brooklyn? I remember
huh?
Brooklyn. I'm sorry, Brooklyn. Brooklyn predicted no RICO. Is she not in this room yet, Brooklyn?
She's not.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know.
She came earlier. LaVon.
Okay.
And we were talking about it, but she was firm that no RICO. Like she really does not. I believe there was RICO, and at the same time I understand and accept why the jury didn't convict. But she doesn't believe there was ever RICO, period.
Well, the prosecutors did. They just did a fucked up job. And they should be fired. But when the defense did not have to call, did they call one witness? Nothing.
I mean, but
Did the defense call any witnesses?
No,
they didn't.
The defense didn't call any witness. Their whole argument was that the prosecution, is going to fail. This is a wrong argument. That was their whole thing. So they didn't call anybody.
Wow.
Yeah, but why should they get fired? I mean, again, you can't fire someone from being hamstrung of their case. Like, you didn't get to present everything you could. So, yeah, but but it's the thing. The prosecutor can only do what they can do.
Fired. It's all about your win-loss record.
Yeah, but if I have shaved off serial number guns and they don't allow me to put it into the case, what am I supposed to do about that?
What did they allow?
They did. Okay, was that presented into evidence?
Oh, about his guns?
Yeah.
I didn't follow it that close. It was not, so you're saying?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I never heard anything about it. I knew that it existed because it was brought up when they first did when they did the raids.
But the guns is just like, I mean.
Well, they were illegal, and it wasn't like one or two guns.
But I'm saying, like, the jury had bribery. We literally have the tape, the witness saying they got bribed, they got called out of the blue. KK got their number. Like, they clearly made bribery obvious, and the jury still didn't get that. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Give the guns is a bit of a stretch.
Right, but the problem is the bribery. Was it presented to the jury, even though it was happening to them? So it was happening to them, and it was presented to them. Is that a fact?
It was presented to them by way of the witnesses, like the guard that went to the door, the hotel employee, I should say, that went to the door, and that saw everything. He is the one that was bribed. And he's the one that did. He was like, I know you want to do the right thing. He kept calling him his angel.
Wait.
I think that he was like in his 20s right now. Like he was young. But he is the one who initiated the bribe, and he's the one that got the $100,000.
Yeah, but remember they also split that $100,000 between two other employees.
No. Yeah. I'm not talking about that bribery. Yes. That I don't understand how. I'm talking about from what I heard, there was a phone call to a jury member or something like that.
No,
is that the case? A text message?
It was a random text, but nobody could prove that. Nobody could
prove it was coming from Diddy.
Okay, got you. I mean, well, yeah, when you see texts like, oh, are you juror number
6?
Yeah, homie, like, who would text that? It wouldn't be the prosecutor. I'm sorry, like, what? What's going on right now? So, all right, but, at the end of the day, there was obvious bribery happening within the case and possibly to the jurors. And if they didn't consider that, like, damn, either they just turned their brains off, or they did get bribed, and they wanted to keep their mouth shut, and they collected that check. Maybe that's what happened.
Now, here's something for Matt. And his peeps. White people are very, very upset, apparently, that Diddy did not get RICO. I'm crying. I mean, the nerve, right? Like, you literally, you voted for a president that has so many charges, like all this, and you mad about Diddy not getting RICO?